The following review is going to be on Transformers Legacy Evolution, Titan Class, Decepticon Nemesis. Stay tuned. I'm Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do a review on the Decepticon Nemesis. It is the Transformers Legacy Evolution Titan Class. Now, first we'll take a look at the box. There is the Nemesis, and in the back you've got the Arc. You've got Thundercracker, you got Thrust. This looks like Ramjet, I think. You've got a Tetrajet here, which will all come into play later. So you've got the 4 Seeker Jets, and you've got the Autobot Arc. There is the Decepticon Nemesis, Legacy Evolution. And here is that QR code if you want to take a picture of that real quick. Here's the bottom of the box and the UPC. This side you have Nemesis in her robot mode. And this is the poster. And on the back, Decepticon Nemesis. Alright, you got 36 steps from robot to spaceship. You've got the bottom wing will fold down so it could stand up. You got a little landing wrap. You've got little Seeker Jets right there, little ramps that pop out. And the Evo Fusion thing is these silly little flags in her hand that go in the front of the spaceship. Alright, let's crack her out and see what she looks like. Okay, now here is the Nemesis out of the box. Now first we're going to show you the instruction booklet. Decepticon Nemesis 15 and plus. Normally they're 8 years old and plus, but now they're 15. And this tells you you first got to put it together by unboxing. You can look at that later. You just slide this on, and then these two pieces just pop off, and so do these two. And then you've got the 4 Seeker Jets, which is right here. I'll show you in a minute. You put them on the ramps, and then the turrets. Now these turrets actually move. I think they made the mistake on the Arc when they didn't make a move, and people got mad. And so with this one, they made a move. And here's how you do the wing to make her the spaceship mode. And then you got all of this, and then you've got little ramps that fold out, and they're also compatible with the other Titan classes. And then we'll do some weapons later. So, I'm going to put that away. Actually, we're going to keep this out for now. And it's going to be a lot of moving around for this camera, so. Alright. Here is that. Now, you've got the Starscream mold right there. You've got the Tetrajet mold. You've got the Dirge mold. You've got the Thrust mold, and you've got 3 round turrets, and you got 3 rectangle turrets. And that is what they come with, and that's pretty cool. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to put them on. So, let me figure out how we're going to do this. I think we're going to bring the Nemesis over here. We're going to split this wing right here. And then we're just going to layer down like that, and we're going to get the instruction booklet out. I was waiting to do this online, so let's see. All right, so right here, can you see that? Yeah. If we, let's see, where are they located? Yeah, these are them. You got to pull these doors up, and then you can pull this little ramp out. And see, they're compatible with the other Titan classes. And so we'll do the same thing on the other side. Let's just get this. Oops. I figured the mic would be easy to use because I'm going to be moving around a lot in this review. All right. So, those are done. Now, we'll do Ramjet and Dirge and Thrust. Well, ramjet's actually the same as the dirge mold, I think. All right, so this is the little thrust mold. And then you just want to pop it on here. So there is the thrust mold. And here is the little dirge or ramjet right there. And we're just going to pop this on this side. So you might hear the thunder in the background. It's raining over here. So there's those two. Alright, we're going to turn them over. We're going to pop out the Cylon, the Battlestar Colonial Viper, which I still think these look like. But they're the Tetrajets. Let's get, there we go. Look at that. So there is that jet. And we're just going to put it right here. And then we're going to get the original Starscream mold. There you go. And I'm going to put that there. Let's see. Last time we saw little jets like these, it was Titans Return Broadside with the aerial bots, and they were all white, and I never took them out. So, alright, let's see if we can get a good shot of these guys. Here. There we go. And then we turn it around. And there is... Let me just tap this. There, and those two. Now, we can do the turrets. The guns. Okay. So we got 3 round. And we've got 3 square. It looks like the 3 square all go on top and the 3 round go on the bottom. So we're gonna put it right there. Let's bring the light over here. Now the circles, feels like I'm building my old models like I used to. And we're gonna put that there. And we are going to put this one here. There you go. And we're gonna put this one there, and they're pretty movable. And the 3 square ones, these will go, oh, they're even, let's see, put that there. These I don't like because they stick out too much, I think. We're gonna put this one here. See, these I'm afraid are gonna fall off, these two. And we got one for the tower. And our last one goes on the tower. Now this thing pops off easy. You have a little 5mm peg there, and you have a little part that sticks out, but still. Let's put that there. All right, and we did it. I've been waiting to do that on camera because I wanted everybody to see it. So we've got the jets right there. Pretty cool. There's the Tetrajet and the original Super mold. And there's the Dirge and the Thrust Jet. I don't think it matters. No, this has, like, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's actually, I got it right. It's got the Starscream mold. Where am I? There you go. So that's the original, and those are the newer ones. So, and later on when she's in robot mode, she's got a nice little lever, and we'll just put these guys back in, close it up. All right, push this back in and close it up. All right. So we got that done on camera, which is what I wanted. Now let's zoom back out again. And this are those wings. Now, when you build it, when you first get it, here's what you gotta do. You gotta build this. Basically, you just slide this on. Whoop. It's made to rotate. You slide that on, and then it snaps in. And if we want this to be the regular jet, here, let's, alright, so, these things like to fall down. So let's get it right so she's completely what she's supposed to be. There. Let me check the camera. Everything's copacetic. Here. Whoops. We'll just move the camera down. Here, we'll move it. No, that don't work. These things are so big, you really can't. They're really hard to light up. Alright. Now, let's just go along. Let's just go along and look at her in spaceship mode. So, first we got the front of the spacecraft. Now this is her chest piece. These are her arms. And next I got a bunch of these blast effects. I store all these in Omega's legs, but I don't think they all came with Omega. I know these came with Omega Supreme, so we're just gonna put these all over the Nemesis so you could see how many of these ports she has. Let's see, yep, we got some more up front. See, we got more up front. We got the whole side of the ship. We got them on the bottom right here. Let's see, up front, and all of these are blast effect compatibles. But what we'll do is we'll get these little ones here that came with the, like all the little Prime Masters and stuff. So, we'll stick this here. And we'll stick some here. Let's see. Pretty cool. I mean, whoever thought of these blast effects was pretty neat. Alright, so then we got more in the back. Again, we got running down the side. Like that. Is this one? No. And of course, you can get 4 of these big ones, and you can put them in the engines like so. Where are my other 2? I forget what came with these. Maybe Jetfire. And there is, you've got the back like that, all compatible. You've got up front, all those compatible. And we'll put some more on the side. So she's got the ports. She's got a lot of ports where you could put the blast effects on. And I like these little ones. I got a little dollar store bucket where I get all my little ones. So I will put all those away. So as you can see, ooh, a lot of playability. And then we can put some here, like that. And we can put one here. So she's got some right there too. And all in all, pretty neat. We'll flip her around again. And we'll take these out. We'll pull it back in Omega Supreme. Alright, now let's take a look at her. So, we've got, this is the main bridge, I take it. Right there is the command center. Actually, this would be the bridge. Right here with these windows, the glass, and that would be like the lookout where the tower is. And then you got these guns you can't move. Well, they can move a little. And these guns rotate. You got that purple and the light purple. You got some red there. And these are those weapons. Later on you'll see the Evo Fusion. And she's got a lot of paneling lines, pretty neat. You got some gunmetal gray there. You got some stuff there, so you could see all the different panel lining. You got a purple blue Decepticon there. That's pretty cool. You got some gray there. Let's see in the back. Oh, and like the Ark, she's got a little ramp where you could pull that out. And I have my little Megatron from the dollar store. Not quite, but if you got little headmasters, you can put headmasters back there. So, and now I know the Ark had this that was spring loaded. This one's not. And it's got that cutout that you could put with the leader class, like Prime and Blaster, and then also with the Titan class figures. They're all compatible. You got those cool thrusters back here. Let's see. Keep going down here. Under the underbelly, it's amazing how they got such a... They just mimicked the design perfectly. You got the big circle area right here. Looks like you got a little red there. You got a little gunmetal gray there. And the bottom, if you put these together, and that is the Nemesis. Let's just get a sky view, and we're just gonna, just so we can get some good shots of her like this. Back out, there we go. So these things are so hard. Oops, these things are so hard to get all your cameras right. But we'll just rotate it like that. So overall, she's pretty cool. And now we're gonna I think we're gonna pick her up and we're gonna put these things together. And this is the Nemesis with all her wings down. She's a big one, all right. Definitely worth it. And then you can have it launching like that. So that's a good idea. Can you see it all? Let's see. Like I said, these things are very, very hard to do with a light. I had to do on my dining room table in the corner. So, and there is the Nemesis. She's a bad boy. All right. Now we're just going to compare this with some other stuff. Now, the first comparison is what everybody wants to see, the Autobot Ark. So, now in the original episode, you had the Decepticons have a little bridge that went into the Ark. Now, the Ark was a lot smaller then, but for this purposes, they look good together. So you got the Autobot Ark and the Decepticon Nemesis. So there's our first Titan. Next, I'm going to try to stick with the spaceships. So we're going to bring Decepticon in. So Decepticon is our other Titan spaceship. So that is how those guys compare. And he's a big guy, Decepticon. He's nice and solid. Whoops. And we'll get this guy out of here. And we're going to bring Omega Supreme in here. But we're going to put her like that. So you could see the difference. How big Omega Supreme is. So that is a big rocket. You see Omega's about an inch or two taller than the Ark, or than the Nemesis. And lengthwise, that's how much they would show. Yep, so, and then we're gonna bring in Commander Modesty Skylinks. And I like I like that. I would love to see Skylinks fly alongside the Nemesis. That would be pretty cool. And then just a few more. We're gonna bring in Voyager Megatron. This is our core class Megatron. And we're gonna bring in Tarn. Now, why are we bringing in Tarn? Because Tarn is also the face of the Decepticons, and so is the Nemesis. And since I just got him, Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. So, those are all our vehicle comparisons for the Nemesis. Alright, we're gonna do a quick, let's just, while she's in, let's just give her a quick spin around again so you can see her all in her majestic beauty. And it is, I can't believe we got the Decepticon Nemesis and that they pulled it off so good. Alright, now let's transform her. Okay, and actually before we transform, I want to do a little, some little comparisons for you. On the Ark, back here, yeah, you should be able to see that. We've got some spring-loaded ramps. And on here, Nemesis, we got her spring-loaded or spring-loaded ramp. And then we turn her around. I like how this is the bridge of the Ark. And this is like the, I don't know, radar tower stuff. Over here, you've got the bridge of the Nemesis. And on top, you even have the, like radar tower, I guess it would be. Now, these, you can't move. This is what I think they learned. Too many people complained about these. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little turrets, but you can't move them. So they came out with detachable ones for the Nemesis, which we put on earlier. And so they move, so that's pretty cool. Anything else I can compare the two? I know, and I think I'm going to attach at the end a screenshot from the original episode where the Nemesis connects to the Ark, and that's what caused it to crash land on Earth millions of years ago. Alright, so now let's get into the Nemesis. Okay, now to transform this, first we're going to stand her up. Alright, and let's get the camera all settled. Ooh, let me just get the camera. Alright, that's going to be good. So, I'm going to do this from the side, which is a little different. Okay, we're going to work our way. We're going to do the top, and then we're going to do the bottom. Okay? Let me just move the camera real quick. I got my mic. There we go. Alright, so, first things first, we're going to take these panels and we're going to move these panels. What they do is they snap into each other, and they fall off. You've got like a male end and a female end, and they just pop in real quick like this. So, you take those off. Then what you got to do is come back here, and you want to split this. So, just get these arms. Whoops, say it popped off again. Just get these arms out of the way for now. Alright, and we'll keep it that way. Then, what you want to do is, now, you're just going to rotate the top. This top's rotate, and the bottom's going to rotate. So right now, we're just going to rotate the top. Okay? We're going to take this piece, and we want to turn it around for right now. And then back here, you pull this down. See, there's a slider right there. So you can lift the head up, slide this out, flip it around, turn the head over, And then this, you got a little tab here, and then there's a little slot there. It really doesn't plug in that good. And then that's done. Now we're going to come back here. Now this is that piece that you add. And if it slides off, remember, it just slides off. See the little cutout there? That's the part you slide it in. Now it only turns on this section. So what you want to do is, it goes the other way. Oh, it goes the other way. Does it? No. I was right, it does go this way. Alright. Turn it around. Now, this tab right here, you're going to put this slot in. And you're going to put these together like that. So, and then just take these and split these apart for now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the bottom. So, fold these in. You want to fold these in so they're out. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Yeah. Okay, so, and then what you want to do is you want to split this apart. So now we're going to work on the main legs. So, we're going to split this apart. Now, what you're going to do is take this, and you just got to disconnect it, and it's going to snap in lower. Kind of like Jetfire legs. Do the same on the other side. Right now. Then I'm going to take the feet, fold the feet down, and rotate them 180. Fold the feet down, rotate 180. Alright, that's what we got so far. So, now we want to rotate from this part. Before we rotate it up here, so we want to take it right here, and we want to rotate this side, okay? So we're going to finish the legs up. Alright, so take the legs and you're going to turn them 1/4 of a turn like this. And now on the back, what you'll see is these are two different pieces. So you've got a tab right here and a tab here. You got here and here. So when you fold this over, that's going to fit in that one, that's going to fit in that one, and you fold this over. Okay, other side. That's tabbed in. Remember, these separate, so you got this tab and this tab. So those fold over, slack those in, and turn those around. So, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, let's finish the legs up before we finish the top. These you want to rotate so they're facing the other way. Okay, and then you want to split these. Now, the reason why you got to rotate these top is because this right here will fit inside that tab. So, and for some reason, there's always one that pops off more than the others. So that snaps in, tab there, tab there. So, there we go, tab in. Now we're just going to finish the top. Let's see, do I need to move the camera up? Yes, let's just move the camera up a little. There we go. Now, this piece, it snaps into there. So, does it snap in or does it just fit in there? This just slides down, okay? Now, you want to take the arm and you want to extend this. It's on a double elbow. And then come back here. See that you got a little triangle right there? Open that up. Now take this, rotate this around, and then these get flipped 180. Extend the hands, close that out. Now we'll do the other side. Pull this down. You got that one little piece with the triangle cut out. Pull this down, and then you want to fold the hands out, close this up, and they rotate 180. And then you could fix the hands how you want them. Okay, now the shoulders, you want to click down. See, they got a little, it'll click into place. You want to fold these down. There's the head. These, you just extend and they expose another Decepticon symbol. Oh, these do. This does tab in. You got that tab into a slot right there. So let's tab this in. Extend this out. Okay. I think we're done. Straighten the arms. These pieces just stay like that. And then back here, and we're just going to angle these out here because it'll be easier for articulation. Now the face. We're going to zoom in the face real quick. I want to show you the face. All right. Now, there's two things on the face. The little side cheeks go out, and just this bottom goes up. So you expose the eyes. So she's got, what is that, a goatee? Not really a mouth, but you see her eyes. And you see, so this, you got, just this piece goes up. Not the whole thing. And then her cheeks out. And that is the Nemesis. Now, what we're going to do, oops, what I want to show you is we're going to get Tarn. Now, both of these characters have the Decepticon logo as a face. There, let me take a still shot. So you got Tarn, and you've got the Nemesis. And they're both purple and black. Are these two related? I do not know. Is it just a designer's quirk? I think it's just luck of the draw. So, there is your Nemesis. Now, our Evo Fusion. Let me just get back to the camera again real quick. Yeah, like I said, it's very hard to do these kind of reviews on just big characters. So bear with me. Alright, now, her Evo Fusion is, you take these out, there is a tab in her hand, you just slide in the slot. Like so. And I know, it doesn't make no sense. I don't know what these are. This is her Evo Fusion gimmick. Yay! She's got little flags. And that's her Evo Fusion gimmick. She's got another gimmick. We're going to take these out, and we'll just put these. Now these, what you can do here, you can pull each of these out. You're not supposed to, they don't usually come apart like that. So, let me pop this back in the correct way. This has never come out before. So, alright. This is the gun. Alright. Now, what you can do here is, this is a little handle. You pull this out, and on the end, what you do is you could pull this out. So what it does is it becomes a gun. Now, inside the hand, let's see. Again, what you do is you slide the hand in. You slide this into the hand right there. So you slide this piece into the hand, and it's got two slots right there for these two tabs. So you put those in, then you can close her hand, and now she's got a blaster. Let's do the same with the other one. Ugh. Boy, he just doesn't want to cooperate today, does it? So, again, you take the handle, you pull it out. This is the little gun. And again, it's got, on the other hand, those two little tabs. So you want to push it in the hand first, tab it in, and then close it. So that is her Evo Fusion, or those are her guns. So, I'll probably just going to leave these on her legs, because to me they look pretty silly as guns. So we're just going to open up the hand. We'll do this. Oh. Alright, and here's what they do is, these right here fit inside here, so they're supposed to expand. And then what you do is you got a tab there, and this is supposed to tab in. So, we'll fix this real quick. I want to do the full articulation with her being completely, oh my god, I hope these aren't going to be normal now since I loosened them up. Design, I hate friction hinges. Any kind of friction hinge that doesn't take much to pop them off, I don't like. Alright, and there is our, now let's just rotate her. We'll show you the back. These, they just slide right there. There's the back, you can keep it like that, but for articulation purposes, we're gonna wing it like that. These, I kind of wish they would have folded up one more time, but they don't. You see her giant feet right there. And these, like I said, these do not stay up neither. And these will just, yeah, we could snap these back in. I kind of like it. They give her shoulders a little more. All right. Now for, let me adjust the camera real quick. All right, we'll go a little lower. For articulation, now the hands ratchet right here, and when you don't, for some reason, you don't want to go 300. Yeah, there comes the point where it stops. And then you might want to force it the first time, but see? So they do rotate all around, but sometimes they get to a point right here and they get stuck on both sides. Now you got double elbow joint. You got right here, and then you got right here. So you got this joint and that joint. And the hands, 360. And then these three claws are attached. Opposable thumb. The head is basically, it just goes all the way around, side to side. And the other arm is the same, again. And they do go some out without taking this off. Maybe you could see that little groove right there. But now we'll go to the leg. Of course, if you just use this waist joint, you got 360 degrees on the waist. Now the feet. She does real high kicks front, high back. Let's just get, and then you can go all the way to the side. Okay, you got upper thigh rotation. Oh, I'm gonna have to put some like floor shine or something on these. So you got upper thigh rotation, and you've got 90 degrees or a little more at the knee, and the feet rotate, and you got a little ankle pivot, not much. And then of course the other leg's the same way. So and let's just get her back to normal. I mean, I do like the design. The other tie-ins, like some like Fortress Maximus, are so massive. This little gal is definitely thin at the waist, but from what they did from turning the Decepticon Spaceship into a Titan class figure, it's amazing they did a good job, or they did as good as a job on it as they can. Now, to mention this, I saw the new poster. Are we getting a Quintesson ship? That is next on the poster. So, I don't know if we're getting a Quintesson ship or not. And this little piece keeps popping off. And we'll lock that in. She's so big. These Titans sometimes are really hard to stand up. Due to that's one of the downsides of great articulation. There it goes. Snap back in. And there is our Titan. And she's pretty cool. I think now what we're going to do is I'm going to go off the camera stand and take a look at her. Alright, we're going to go freehand real quick. That way we can take a look at her head. There it is. See now, just the part that moves is just this and her cheeks. Let's see, the Decepticon symbol on her chest. There we go. It's pretty cool. You got the little guns there. She's purple and different shades of purple. The arms. You got a lot of red. Different pink. Oh, and right here, if you look at the arms, right here, there's a little switch. And what you do is you pull this switch, and there goes the Seekers. There we go. Pretty cool. So you just pull this out, and there's one set of Seekers. And on the other side, you pull that out, and there's the other set of Seekers. So, and that's what those are for. So we're going the head, we're going down the arms. Here's that double joint. You got a joint down here, and then a joint up here. That's how you get the double joint. Going down the legs, there's the hand. Pretty cool. I like the design on the claws. And you got the feet. I like the two different shades of purple too. Got a little shade right there. See little guns right there. You know what? I might have, no, I guess that's what you always see. Let's see. Her other hand, her chest is pretty cool. Now the back, well, you got this backpack, but there's not much you can do about it. There she is. Like I said, the only flaws I see on her is I don't like how these pieces just hang off the side. But other than that, I think she's a really, really good figure. Now we're going to get back on the tripod. There you go. And now I think we're going to do some robot to robot comparisons. And now for robot comparisons, first we're going to bring in the one that really matters, the Ark. So we've got the Spaceship Autobot and the Decepticon Spaceship. We got the Nemesis versus the Ark. Now together in robot mode they scale pretty good, but in spaceship mode she should probably be a lot bigger. But as far as these two guys are, I love how one's all purple, one's almost all yellow, and you got the good and the bad, and that's pretty cool. Next we're going to go with just the Decepticons, Titans. This is Scorponok. Now head-wise about the same size, or maybe Scorponok is just a bit higher. But I know he's got more massive and stuff, and she compacts a lot. But that is how these two guys compare. And then we've got our Tripticon, our big dinosaur. So, and he's pretty good. So that is how, and they're about about even. Now we're going to get some Autobot Titans. We're going to bring in Fortress Maximus. Still hovers over, or towers over them all. I mean, forget these, but he's just so massive. I kind of wish he wasn't a remold of Metroplex. Kind of wish they would have done a remold, but this was the start of the Titan class. And then you gotta have Omega Supreme, the original Autobot rocket. So that is out there, and I think she's a little taller than Omega. Next, we're going to bring in our Commander class Skylinks. So I could actually see Skylinks battling the Nemesis. I think that would be a cool fight. Just like Skylinks battled the big Predaking. So now you've got Skylinks over here. And I'm not going to bring out Devastator or Predaking. I have those Titans. So next is going to be Tarn, because they share the same Decepticon face. Here is Megatron. So we're going to bring back the Voyager Megatron, the Core Class Megatron, the Dollar Store Megatron, and it's got him, Optimus Prime Rise of the Beasts. Now we're just going to zoom in real quick on all our, that's how those guys compare with good old Nemesis. There you go. And that's going to be it for two robot comparisons. Now we're going to transform this girl back. And if you're new to my channel, or if you've seen my channel before, you know that I always do the reverse transformation. People that only do one way is not giving you the full effect, because sometimes it's usually a lot harder to go from robot to vehicle than vehicle to robot. She's no different. But right now I just wanted to throw up little Megatron. You probably couldn't see these in the, this is just, I wanted to show you the different sizes. There, you got Megatron on the leg, and then you got this Megatron here. So there they are. Now, like I said, I always start as they're packed. This gal was packed in the ship mode, so I did ship first, and now I'm going to do back from robot to ship mode. Then we'll finish the review. So we're just gonna do in reverse order. Well, first we're just gonna do, I like to call these like little housekeeping stuff when you put the hands away and all. Rotate that 180 degrees. And then slide that in, close that up. Again, open this up, slide that in, open it up. And these are worse. These are just on by a little, these just snap on and they're a pain in the neck. Come on. I want to show you this because these are usually the last things you do. And sometimes they don't cooperate. All right. So we're just gonna fold up the hands and get them out of the way for right now. And what it is you'll see a tab right here. Yeah, and a slot right there. And you'll just bend these in. Now let's move it, there we go. And do the same on the other side. Alright, now let's just get the arms out of the way. And we'll do the bottom. So, I'm going to disconnect this. Now I'm going to rotate it underneath the black or the gunmetal gray, and then you go on top. So we're going to do the bottom with a purple crotch plate, like that. Now you'll see the back of the legs. Now remember, you want to fold this over and fold these out. You want to fold all of this out like that. Pull these out, pull this over, pull that out. Now, you can't do the feet until after you shift the legs up. So you rotate that, slide that out, and now you could rotate the feet 180, and you could slide the feet up like that. So, rotate the foot 180. We're going to turn this sideways like that. Fold the leg up. Fold the feet in. And now what we're going to do is just try to get them nice together as much as we can while everything is falling off of our friction hinges. Alright. So, now I gotta make sure these legs are even. You got a whole bunch of tabs in here. You got that tab that goes in that slot. Same thing over here. So, once you get the feet even, you do that. Alright, so we got the bottom done. Alright, now let's work on the top. Okay, let's put the arms back where they were. Let's disconnect this. Remember, you have to take that from here. And you want to rotate this around. I guess we can do the wings now. We'll do the wings like that. I guess I should have done this before. Let's work on the legs. So we'll do the legs all at once next time. We'll do this first, then do the legs. Now we got the top. Okay, so pull this out. You put this up. It's on a slide bar. I rotate the head and I stick it back in there. This, you just push all the way up and it snaps like that. Okay? And then what you want to do is this will go up like so. See, these things fall off. Now what you want to do is take the arms and just fold them all up with now the gun's keep falling off. And then you just gotta get it together as much as you can, like that. There we go. And these things keep falling off. Almost done. So that just snaps in like that. Now, oh, you know what? My bad. Remember, you gotta rotate them at the top of the metal now. See? This piece. So the bottom, below the gray, now above the gray. Like that. Then we can do the arms again. Get that settled. We'll get this settled again. Alright, and we're almost done. So, try to get her as straight as you can. And these are going to be what snaps in. So, you got little areas right here. So you just want to push this down. Now this is going to go, you've got underneath here, and this is flush with that. And they'll plug into each other. Okay? Oh, let me move the camera down a little. There. So, you fold this down, this stays flush. See, I'm already getting stress marks. And then you just squeeze those together. Give it a good squeeze. And put everything back on that flew off. Like all this stuff. Like that. And we're pretty much, oh, and final thing, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is only for the back. So you want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you got these 4 right there. So you just want to get it as best as you can. Up, all snapped in. Okay. Pull these out. Pull this out. And now the Nemesis is back in her spaceship mode. Whew. Now let's just bring this right here for now. And now she's back in her mode. Lower this. All right. And that is it. So, we finally got the Decepticon main ship Nemesis. And they did a good job. I mean, look at this. They nailed the aesthetic. They got good paneling, Decepticon symbol, some gray there. I mean, you got the ports for the blast effects. You've got, I mean, it's just, I think they did a really good job on this baby. And I'm glad they gave you turrets that turn. They learned. That's one thing that Hasbro does, is they learn from their mistakes. I bet you a lot of people complained about the ARC's turrets not turning. So this one, they do work. Oh, she's got little guns right there too. Now, some people complain about the nose not coming together because it's rubber, but mine sits together fine. Like I said, you either keep her like this, or you can keep her like that. And let's see, we're just going to put her to the side. And we're going to bring back the arc. And that is about it for this review. So, I hope you enjoyed this review. This was a hard review to do just because they're so big, and if you don't have somebody doing the camera, you've got to do weird angles. I had to go freehand. And if you did notice, my shirt's a different color in some of this video. I did this over 2 days. It's hard doing these videos in one day. Besides, I got a full-time job. I actually work in the forensics field with fingerprinting. But those are a whole set of videos to come at a later date, I promise. I know I've said that before, but I have. So, if you like this review, please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. Check out, I've got over 1,000 videos on the channel. I break it all down in playlists. There's all your thrusters. Not only do Transformers, but I do like DC figures. Funkos are really popular right now, so me and my kids, they get all the Funko Pops, and I do reviews on them. Actually, I just did a cool set of the Rise of the Beasts Funko Pops. So, pretty good. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. If there's a link in the description to buy anything, feel free to do that. And that's it. So we're living in the golden age of, I think, Hasbro. Now, in the last couple years, the prices have gone up. This guy was $199, actually $189 on Amazon. And this guy was only like $149 or $159. I didn't get the Metroplex in between. But, you know, the prices are going up. Nothing we can do about it. We got to pick and choose. So any collectors out there, if you want advice, just get the ones you want and enjoy them. All right, Rodimusbill saying, have a good day, and till all are one, till all are one. Watch out in the skies.